Hello everybody, welcome back to this Card Game Guru here today, and today we are playing some more Legacy. I'm getting ready for a team tournament coming up. So this is what we're going to be playing. Playing some Bant Control. Yeah, I mean, it's just your standard Euro deck. I really wish we could have found a space for a one-off Field of the Dead. That's just me. I love me some Field of the Dead. We got some cool cards in here like Dress Down, Snapcaster, Sylvan Library. Nothing else super interesting going on outside of your standard Bant control, so let's go ahead and jump right into a game and let's see how we do. Okay, we're here for game one. I get to go first. Yeah, okay, I'll keep this. I got Ponder, Endurance, Brainstorm. It's fine. No companions. I like it already. Let's go ahead and lead with a Ponder. I do like Sylvan Library. What are the chances we need an Endurance on their turn one? Probably slim, I hope. So let's go Endurance, Sylvan Library, Misty, no Shuffle. This way, so if I get Thoughtseize or any kind of hand disruption here, they won't see the Sylvan Library. Volcanic Island. Is it Delver? Ragavan, sure. So it does look like we got to put off casting the Sylvan Library, unfortunately. So let's play Flooded Strand. They do have Wasteland in their deck, just something to be wary of. Let's go get a Snow-Covered Plains, I think. Well, no, I think Plains might actually just be the worst one in our deck, so let's go grab a Tundra. Let's go ahead and Swords the Ragavan now. Pass turn. Another Volcanic. So that's sure it's kind of telling me they don't have the Wasteland. They got a dashed Ragavan. I think we force here. I don't think we want them getting advantage off Ragavan if they have the choice. And it kind of wastes their whole turn. So now we want to play Misty into Sylvan Library. Ooh, Uro. Let's go Misty, Sylvan Library. Pass turn. Now we gotta start doing fun things with the library. Ponder, sure. At some point we do need to Endurance their graveyard, just to keep them off Murktide. They're pretty far away from it still, but it's something we have to keep in mind. If we would have Uro'd this turn instead of Library, we would have been close to hard casting an Uro, or escaping an Uro rather. So that would have been cool. But I think getting the Library down and starting the card selection advantage is more important. Chooses not to shuffle their Library. Sure. Plays a Tundra, so they're on the Jeskai version. Interesting. Okay. Let's keep the Misty up. Sylvan Library trigger. I would like to use Sylvan Library's ability. Thanks for asking. Oh, I don't know if I want any of those. The problem with Force of Will is we don't have a blue card if we play Uro. The problem with Endurance is, I mean, we already have an Endurance, so I think we're going to put both of these back. I'm going to crack a Misty, grab a Forest, cast Uro. Sack Uro, draw a card. I would like to put this island in play. Oh, pass turn. We drew a Force of Will even though we shuffled one away. That's kind of unfortunate. Next turn we can escape it if we would like to. You got a dashed Ragavan. Expressive iteration. Sure. Had to sit there and make them think that we had something. Just posturing. Scalding Tarn, okay. Would you like to play your Scalding Tarn? They do, sure. Delver, yeah, that's fine. Trigger the Sylvan Library. We need a blue card for this force. Snapcaster is definitely a blue card. Yes, I would like to use Sylvan Library's ability. All of those are extremely good. Oh my. So I think we need the swords for the for the Murktide they probably in their hand. We need the Snapcaster for the force. I don't think we're going to need swords this turn, but I do think we'll want land off the Uro if we have an option. So we'll go... we'll pay 4. We'll put swords on top. Pay 4 to keep Flooded Strand. Play the Flooded Strand to avoid getting dazed. Let's get this guy back. Oh, and it resolves. Okay, so what do they have? A prismatic ending, maybe? Do not want to put a land in the play. Pass turn. Interesting. Opponent does not reveal to Delver. They crack their fetch, so it's probably a land. They got another volcanic island, so to me it looks like they're splashing blue or white. Gets a Caracas. Oh, for the Uro. That's rude. That's fine. Man, they're so close to Murktiding us. It's fine. I'll take it. I'll pick up the Uro. I'll take my 1, go to 18. I mean, the cool thing about this is we just get a gain 3 life. We get a growth spiral every turn now. Is it Murktide time? You gonna run a Murktide out there? If that's the case, I probably gotta plow the Murktide, right? Oh, iteration, sure. Hopefully they don't have multiple dazes in their hand. Dragon Rage Channeler. Sure, and they cast it. That's fine. Yeah. I have no problems with Dragon Rage Channeler right now. Might get swordsed. Or I could just endurance. Sylvan Library trigger. I would like to use Sylvan Library's ability. I'm back to wanting all these cards again. So this turn we want to play endurance. We really don't need to crack a fetch yet, do we? No. So let's take... Quaddle and Misty. Put Ponder on top. Sylvan Library is a House of a Magic card, especially when you pair it with Uro. What do you got? Play Misty, pass turn. I would like to flash in the Endurance, given the opportunity. If they have a Murktide, it's unfortunate, though. I don't know why they would Murktide with a DRC in play, though. A non-active DRC, maybe. What do you got? Looks like a Murktide. Oh, it's a Ragavan? Ragavan's fine. I think we're about to get to a counter war here. They attack with everything. So I want to bait out the counterspell. with Quaddle. Draw me a card. Draw the Ponder. It's fine. I don't really want the Ponder, so they're going to give me an opportunity to sack. This Misty, go grab a Forest. Bolt resolves. Draw my card from the Quaddle. Green, green, white. Let's play the Endurance. We're probably going to have to block a Ragavan here. Brainstorm in response. Sure. That's fine. Get your DRC trigger. I wonder if we, before blocks, we swords the Ragavan. And then if that resolves, we then block DRC. That might be the play. Can we resolve an Endurance? They didn't put anything in their graveyard, did they? Force of Will, exiling Murktide. Resolve your Dragon Rage Channeler ability? They put a Flooded Strand back. Well, let's force your force. Exile Snapcaster? Actually, let's exile Uro. So Endurance resolves. Target my opponent with its ability. Let's go ahead and fetch with Flooded Strand. Grab a Plains. Plow the Ragavan. Oh, they can Caracas it though. Hey, back for match 2 if I can speak. This hand is horrid. We're gonna mulligan. This hand's better. We'll keep. This Misty can get us a what? A Savannah. Do we want to put a Vista or an Ending or an Endurance back? I'm probably gonna put an Endurance back. We don't really need 2 Endurance. Opponent mulligan the 6 as well, which is good for us. Let's go ahead and just lead on Misty so our opponent doesn't know what we're doing. Not that it actually matters, but you never know. Underground Sea. Sure. Oh yeah, Doomsday? Thoughtseize. Underground Sea, Thoughtseize. Sure. I mean, I can't really stop it, unfortunately. I take the Endurance. Okay. So maybe I should have kept the Endurance. We'll keep the Misty up in case we draw a Brainstorm. We did not. We'll play the Island. Pass turn. If they are on Doomsday, this hand is not very great. Badlands. Are they on Storm, maybe? I do love me some Storm. Unmask. You know my hand. Oh, they're on Reanimator. Sure. Removed Animate Dead. Okay. Entomb. Sure. What are they getting? A G-Daddy? Puts the G-Daddy into play. Reanimates it, though. They're only going to draw 7 cards with the G-Daddy now? Okay, okay. So now we need to draw like a Plow. Plow would be a good one. Lotus Pebble, sure. Lotus Pebble, goodness. Let's go ahead and sack the Misty. Let's go grab a Tundra. Can we do it one time? I should have waited. Can we take a hit? Probably not. So let's play Uro. Probably misplayed this game. No lands. I think I'm just gonna... no, let's play it out. See what our opponent does. Should have definitely kept that endurance, though. We go to 15. Opponent goes to 10 with roughly 15 cards in their hand. They know about ending, and that's it. Faithless Looting, sure. Are they playing Sarah's Emissary in Legacy Dredge? Playing Archon of Cruelty. I mean, that's a good one. I don't hate that one. Unmask again, so they're going to take the Quaddle. Exiled the G-Daddy. Yep. If we would have waited... I guess we wouldn't have drawn the... Oh, we're just dead next turn. Right, so we're going to discard an Uro. So we needed about Path, or Swords here? We have to put the Chancellor into play too? Oh, they're going to take our Prismatic Ending, sure. They're at 3 though. So, Swords here? Nope. Okay. That was a very aggressive playline from my opponent. So against Reanimator. Don't really need Torp Orb. We don't really want Engineer Explosives. Don't really want Null Rod. Do we want Meddling Mage? Maybe. No Veil of Summer. I like, or no Force of Vigor. I like Veil of Summer. Kind of counters their Thoughtseizes and whatnot. They're on Grixis. Not really interested in Carpet of Flowers. Do we want to back to basics? Maybe. I do want another Terminus. Don't necessarily want a Quarter Grace. And I don't necessarily need an Aethersworn Canonist. Prismatic Endings are good for Animate Deads. Force of Wills are good for protection. Sculptor's Bounce. Forces are good. Teferis are good. I don't think we actually want Meddling Mage. Dress Down, maybe? Dress Down's fine. I mean, I can do it in response to their Reanimate. So maybe we trim a Shark or cut the Shark Typhoon. Do we just cut Teferis? No, Teferis can bounce their spells as well. Let's cut a Prismatic Ending and an Uro. Let's cut it to... Yikes. We could cut a Sylvan Library, I suppose. I really like Sylvan Library. Let's cut the... Man, I don't know. All my cards do things? We brought in a not a... Man, I don't... This is tough. So just a fairy. Let's take out another Prismatic Ending. That was relatively easy, I suppose. I would like to play first. Thanks for asking. We don't have an Endurance, but we have a Force of Will. I'll try it. We also have a Jace as well. We'll play Misty and pass turn. Maybe I needed the mulligan for some kind of graveyard interaction, but we have a J8 or a Force. Opponent plays a Polluted Delta, passes turn, it looks like. No Thoughtseize. We'll keep the Misty. Tropical Island, sure. Play Savannah, pass turn. Probably should have played the Tropical Island there. Not that it really matters, but you never know. Scrubland. A 4-color Reanimator? That's interesting. Faithless Looting. Resolves. What are we discarding? Petal Grave Titan. Excuse me? Reanimate the Grave Titan. Let's go ahead and flash in a Quaddle here. See if we draw a... better blue card to exile to force. We did not. So we are going to exile. We're going to exile Uro or Jace. Let's exile Uro. We're not really filling up our graveyard at a decent speed this game. Drew another Quaddle, which is good. Let's play Tropical Island Attack. Now we're representing Endurance. Polluted Delta, sure. Cracks the Delta, goes to 17. Maybe we want back to basics. Blue, black, white. Show and tell. Excuse me? What is my opponent's deck? Ice Fang Quaddle. Draw a card. Terminus. That's unfortunate. I mean, we have Jace, I suppose. We can hide it with Jace. I'm going to put this island into play. Archon of Cruelty. Yeah, that's a good one. I will sack my tapped Ice Fang Quaddle. I will discard the snow-covered plains. And now we got a Jace flick the Archon. Attack for 1. Play a forest past turn. I mean, I didn't have to play the forest there. Probably would have been better to keep it for the Jace. But that's okay. Let's not have F6. We might have... You know, Thoughtseize my Terminus? Don't you be an asshole. God. Why is everybody an asshole? Well, now we can F6. Lotus Petal? Sure. We doing this Archon of Cruelty thing again? Feel like we are. Yep, show and tell. Okay. I'm with you. Archon of Cruelty. I will sack this Ice Fang Quaddle. Can we get a non-land? Force negation. Alright. Put the Archon back in your hand. Pass turn. I mean, that's not a bad draw. I'm glad we kept the Jace instead of the Uro. Faithless Looting. Sure. That's fine. Lotus Petal, Archon. Sure. Unmask. Sure. Feed my graveyard. That's fine. Did they draw the reanimate? Oh, that's unfortunate if they did. Rip. Yep, animate dead. Okay, sure. I mean, we can... Oh, we have to sack our Jace, don't we? Oh, that's gross. Yep. Something good? Good card one time. One time? Bet it's an endurance. Yeah, it is. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Alright, am I just dead? I'm going to go to 1. So we're just going to discard this endurance? Whatever. Pass turn. There's no chance for me to interrupt its ability. It's unfortunate. Yep. Go to 1. Something good? Misty Rainforest? Okay, okay. Well, guys, as always, if you like this content and want to see more, remember to smash that thumbs up button. Really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see content like this on a daily basis. And I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.